Hello everyone, this is Michelle Patterson here with Angel Souls, and these are your February 2016 Angel Oracle card readings. This month I'm going to be using 4 different decks. We'll see if we can get through that. First I'm going to be pulling a few cards from the Blue Angel Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. Then I'm going to be pulling a romance card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Of course, I haven't forgotten, we're going to do the Secret Language of Color Oracle card deck color card by Ina Segal. And then just because these are so cute and just so adorable, they're kind of small. Don't know if you'll even be able to see them, but I have Love Notes Oracle cards by Lisa Atkinson in honor of St. Valentine's Day. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can go to my website at angelsouls444.com, the services page. And if you would like to support me on Patreon, I will leave all that information down below. So let's get to it. Hi there, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for you for February 2016. I keep looking down at my microphone. I'm so afraid it's going to like bump my shirt. Then you have that weird like throughout your whole reading. It's no good. Anyway, back to you. What's going on for Capricorn? Capricorn, February 2016. There it is. Okay, I knew something was going to pop out. Volatility, but I have a feeling that this is good. Okay, let's pause, because that's going to sound weird to you. And you're going to be like, what are you talking about? How can volatility be a good thing? Something that needed to come, it's Mercurius, so something that needed to come to a head finally does. And you finally get to talk it out. And when you have that moment where it's finally out there, no matter what kind of words are exchanged or whatever kind of discomfort comes from that, healing comes afterwards. Okay, so the healing can begin, but it's almost like you have to face something. And let me hold it with this hand. You really have to face, they're saying you have to face your own negativity as well this month, and you're having to face your mental conflict, right? Which might have you acting out in a very physical way. You know, maybe you're short with people, or you know, you just don't want to get out of bed because you just you've got too many things going around in your brain. So the volatility, that's kind of what comes in. But again, if you face it, the healing comes after. Okay, so there's the first card. Let's get the next one. Oh, there are the 2. Okay, perfect. Now, we have the Healing Angel, Peace, and they came out together, so I'm going to read them together. And we have Enlightenment, Liberation. So let me hold this one up first. The Healing Angel, Peace. The volatility, let's get this out. I've been annoyed that you've been stealing my Doritos. Knock it off. Oh, I have a right to your Doritos. No, you don't. I'm kidding. I mean, people fight over really stupid things. I would fight over Doritos, perhaps. Depends on the situation, I suppose. But anyway, the Healing Angel says, just like what we were saying before, once you get through whatever that argument is, whenever you get to that point where you've faced it, you've talked through it, that's when the healing can begin. And that's where you come into a place of peace. You are not in peace if you are in denial. So if, let's say it's in a love partnership or in a work situation where you feel like you're getting stepped on, you're not being appreciated, if you talk to your partner, they might get defensive, or if you talk to someone at work, they might get defensive, but at least you got it out. It's the act of cleansing it off of you that can be very healing in and of itself, okay? Even if it doesn't turn out exactly the way that you want. Then we have this Enlightenment card, and it's Liberation. You are free from the old fight. You're free from the old issues, okay? And you have this enlightenment about it because you got new information. Or, you know, for some of you, this is having to heal something etherically. What I mean by that, if you cannot be face to face with someone that you need to talk to, you can go into conferencing with spirits, where you ask your guardian angel to take you to that person's higher self. If they're in agreement, they can meet you there, and you have a little chit chat and you heal in that way. So some people who are pretty I don't know, they consider themselves very level-headed, might look at that and go, okay, all that is a visualization activity, okay, an exercise. Fine. If that's how you look at it, great, whatever, but it works. And it can make you feel very, very healed. But you are liberated this month through discovery, through not only discovery around whatever your situation is, but discovery around what you're made of and how far, how far you've come. So there's some beautiful energy around that as well. Some beautiful epiphanies about you. So well done. All right, so let's get a romance card here. For real, it's deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. You got to be real, okay? You got to be real. That's where that volatility is coming from. What has let something build up so long is you just not being honest and coming out and saying, hey, that bothers me, okay? Or you're pretending like you're someone that you're not. Take the mask off. I know this isn't fun, but it might be really important for you guys this month to show a little vulnerability and just be honest and come out with it, okay? Excuse me. It might not even be something that's bothering you. It's just that someone assumed that you were one way because that's how you present yourself, and then they're getting quite a shock maybe when you take that mask off. An example I'm thinking of is if someone always thought of you as someone who doesn't have a temper, and then you bring up something and the situation's not going well, and all of a sudden you kind of blow up a little bit. Well, they're going to see a whole new way of you. Actually, a whole new version of you is what I'm trying to say. This card, this guy down here, he's like got his hand up like, whoa, like, okay, I did not see that coming. So this combined with that volatility card, I'm thinking for some of you out there, you're letting your partner see you for what you really are and letting you see how strong you can be. And yet for others who maybe are single, you are no longer deceiving yourself, okay? So you cannot be with an appropriate love partner for you if you are not being real with you. If you are not being real with you, if you're being fake, you're gonna get somebody else who has a mask on. These two have masks. So you're gonna pull in exactly what you're putting out, okay? And putting out there to the world. And look at this. There's also this cherub in the corner there, and it's almost like that little angel is trying to get the mask off for her and saying, how happy you could be if you're just being you and you're just being real. So there's that. Now let's get you a color card. We have tangerine, be spontaneous and have fun, the number 17. So along with that healing that comes after whatever conflict you might be facing this month, let it go, get into the spirit of joy, raise your frequency back up, just go off and take a break. This is what this card is saying. You don't need to be chained to a schedule day in and day out. It's not healthy, okay? And I need to take this advice too because I work around the clock. But tangerine, be spontaneous, have fun, accept things. Okay, thank you. So they're saying that there's some opportunities to do fun things this month that will come to you. Don't sit there and say, no, I can't do that because I have so much work to do, right? Really just take whatever's on offer. If someone's like, hey, let's be little kids and let's go to Disneyland, and you'd be like, I am 45 years old. I cannot go to Disneyland. Are you crazy? Just do it. Just go do it. Have fun. Live it up. Okay? So final thoughts card, we have love conceives. Oh boy. The number is 49. What was the other cards that we had here? Okay. Okay. So yeah, if some of you are looking to conceive a child, I think your love will conceive a child. But for some of you, this is building. I just heard building. So yeah, so it may not be like a little baby that you're conceiving, but an idea that you're bringing forward, or you're planting the seed for a new idea. You have a whole, there's a lot of stuff coming through with this. You're rebuilding. Yeah, that's okay. They're just they dwindled it down to one word for me. You're rebuilding. So, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a fresh start. You get through sort of the roughness of winter, so to speak, so that you can emotionally come into spring. So just remember that as the month progresses. All right, guys? So I am sending you so much love and have a beautiful month. Take care.